Hi there, this is Kirby Scofield, Scofield Realty. Hello to my fellow Las Vegas realtors. We are hitting 2022 running. As all of you are seeing, this market has not slowed down. It is crushing. If you're in the game, if you're full-time, you're committed, you know you're busy right now. My thing is I want you to be part of my team. But to be part of my team, there'd have to be something that you'd have to be. And with that, it's something I had to personally take on about 4 years ago. So I was the guy that thought I knew everything. I knew marketing, I knew this, I thought I knew, I could sell homes, but I didn't know how to train agents. I didn't know how to recruit, I didn't know any of that. And I was lucky, I went to a summit, and it was for YLOPA, which is our back-end marketing, and I saw a guy named John Cheplack talk. About a year later, I hired him as my coach. I had tried multiple other coaching systems out there, and I fired the coaches within two to 3 weeks. And would let them just have the rest of my 6-month contract just because I couldn't stand talking to them. John, luckily, was different. He also was coaching a lot of my peers who I looked up to and who I saw what they had done in the business I wanted to do like they had been doing. And so a big part to your success in being a realtor, and I know with me, I've failed and rebuilt this thing 3-4 times in 12 years now I'm pushing. And with my last one is the most confident rebuild I've had. And the reason why is because I opened my mind. And I hired a coach, and I listened, and I executed. And I failed at the stuff, and I morphed and bent and all that. I also opened my mind. I never read a book in my life. And I've said this in some other videos before. I just was like, I know everything, whatever, stupid rebel. And I got into Audible. And I started listening to books even that I wouldn't listen to normal. And just because of a lot of different stuff, different versions of different views of different ways to handle situations, from it being hiring staff to dealing with a client to appraisal contingency to investors and how they act. Once you open your mind and you can see other ways, it allows you to spread your wings, I would say. So with us, we built our whole system now at Scofield Realty under a coachable mentorship tier kind of thing. So there's me, who's your broker at the top, and handles basically the fires and make sure we are doing everything possibly to make you the most money possible. And with that, I will put my contract up against anyone. You come get from my growth director our contract, and you go and you compare it line to line with any other broker out there that's a lead providing broker, and we will beat it. Guaranteed. Confident in that. Then we have our lead mentor, buddy of 20 years, Aaron Lopez. Ran my business when I was in San Diego. I was flying back. Aaron's really good at training. I talk very fast. You're watching this videos today because I hired this incredible company called Viral Marketing. Why? Because I'm too all over the place to do it on my own. And if I did, it'd just be sporadic and cut up weird and would look like crap. So I have them, again, just like the coaching and the mentorship. I got this company from my coaching group. And so Aaron's slower, though. Aaron's great at training the agents step by step. Takes everything in my head, and then we put it on paper, but then he lays it out in a pace that anyone can understand. Then we started we started organically getting mentors. People who part of our team wanted to grow our business with their business and take on agents. And with that, we pay a percentage to them for the first 11 deals. And so we have 7 mentors now with 3 in waiting. We're about 55 agents now. Our goal is 200, and we want about 10% mentors to agents. So at 100 agents, I'll have 10 mentors. And they're all here right now. And they're top producers. They are not fly-by-night agents. They're not the guys can't produce or the girl that can't produce but want to teach everybody how to produce. No, they're producers. And our number one focus with them, making sure that they stay producing at the same time as helping. Open your mind to different products like I did with what you're watching now. summits, seminars, summits. They call them all different things. I really like those where you get, it's like masterminds, and you get the most influential, brilliant minds out there all together. And even if you listen for 8 hours and you're bored, but one line from one person triggers something, that's all you need. And it was worth that 8 hours of time for that one nugget, that one little trigger. And that's why I found, and I kind of immerse myself with now as many things that I can go to. I'm in committees now. I don't really have time for it, but I know something on one of those hour calls, someone will say something, and I want to learn from it. CE classes. I always have my CE done way before it's supposed to be done, and then I do extra. So our normal here was 24 hours before the new law change, and I was 36 prior. Last renewal, I was at like 60 hours. Just because I go to a certain class, I just want to hear other reactions and learn from someone, because I don't want to be the guy again who's sitting in my own hole thinking I know everything and the wave's passing me. And so, as an agent, be coachable, find a mentor, attend as much continuing education as you can. Even if you know everything they're teaching, you may hear a response from an established or a new person with something that they did in a deal that you never heard of, or how they reacted and did it, that helps you with your next client when it pops up. Our agents know this too, are very diverse, because we have a scholarship, we have new agents, and we have people 20 plus years. So our top producers this last year, and the top 10 of 50 agents, were between 6 months in the business to 20 years in the business. They all collaboratively work together towards helping each other. Number one is they're all coachable. It's kind of our vibe here. You got to be coachable, mentorship, everybody helps each other, and then know everybody has a opportunity at Scofield Realty. So a lot of places you go, and it's either you're just an agent, you're top producer, you'll get on the wall and you'll do that, but you kind of do everything your own. You're really, I mean, they're 1099 contractors with us, but we treat everybody not as a number. And I will sit you down personally if I see you go in a dip and say, what can we do to make this better? And then my mentors do the same. So if you want something different, and if you want to change your game, and even if it's not with us, which I hope and I'm confident if you came and saw our contract and saw our office, met us, it would be, I'd say open your mind, get a coach. You may have to go through 5 to find the right one. Find a mentor, even if it's just another agent that you look up to. Go to breakfast with them once a month. Buy them breakfast. Buy them a coffee, just to pick their brain. And do as much continuing education as you can. Because the best thing we can do for our clients, which is number one, is actually know what the heck we're talking about. Kirby, Scofield Realty, have a great 2022, and I hope to see you come through my office and sign that paperwork.